why renters should get off the fence. Hi, it's Rupesh, and in today's video I want to discuss a few things. I know that people who are renting have thought about buying in the past but have wondered when was a good time to buy. In the last 12 months or the last 2 years, I know prices have been really high, prices have continued to climb, and I think some renters have got discouraged thinking that it's too expensive and maybe they should continue renting. So today's video is really for those folks who are thinking about buying but are on the fence. And there's 3 points that I want to go over today, if you are in that situation, and let's go and visit those 3 points. The first point that I want to mention for you is that rental rates are going to continually keep rising, and I'm not sure if you've recently renewed a lease or you've been told by your landlord that the rent is now going up substantially. I know in this area there's loads of people that are moving to the area from all different parts of the country or even the world, because we are such a special place here. So as rental rates keep increasing, the question you have to ask yourself is, am I willing to pay the rent that is basically paying somebody else's mortgage? So rental rates are going to keep increasing, and you should really think about if you want to pay the landlord or actually you want to be owning your own property. The second point that I want to make is now the market is correcting. There is a great opportunity to buy your first home, because yes, interest rates are high, but what you're beginning to see is homes that were selling fast before, they are typically sitting on the market a little bit longer, and sellers are willing to negotiate a little bit more for the buyer who's buying their home. In the past, maybe you didn't get closing costs, or maybe in the past you weren't able to get some of those things what you were looking for in an offer because there was so much demand for a property. I'm not saying that the demand has gone away, but there is more likelihood of you getting closing costs towards your purchase, which was a little bit more difficult before. There's opportunities for you to use some of that money to buy down the interest rate on your loan, so obviously which would drive the payment down. So now is definitely a good time to test the market out, since more homes are on the market than ever before, and definitely look into that option too. The third and final point I want to make to you, and I'm going to keep this very short, but just remember, when you're renting a property from a landlord, what does it really matter what the interest rate is? Because when you are paying rent to another person who owns the property that you live in, you're in fact paying 100% interest. Have you ever thought about it like that? So these are just 3 things. If you're thinking about entering the marketplace, now is definitely a good time. Come and talk to us about how we can maybe get you some incentives that can help drive the interest rate down for you. And again, I'm always happy for you to keep tuning in, and thanks again for watching.